One of the things you can always depend on, this is one of the truths of the universe. And you heard it first from here, whatever we decide we want to do, is what we do. Let me be the first to tell you, drinking alcohol is the worst thing to do in cold weather. Hot soup is the best because the process of digesting food helps to warm you up. I don't want a Black History Month. Black history is American history. Dr. Martin Luther King is not a black hero. He is an American hero. People need to start to think about the messages that they send in the movies. How are we going to get rid of racism? Stop talking about it. Learning how to be still, to really be still, and let life happen, that stillness becomes a radiance. How do we change the world? One random act of kindness at a time. When you have made your choice, it is Providence that is your guide. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your fate lies in that. I always tell my kids, if you lay down, people will step over you. But if you keep scrambling, if you keep going, someone will always give you a hand. Always. But you gotta keep dancing, you gotta keep your feet moving. The highest power is the human mind. That's where God came from, and my belief in God is my belief in myself. Still, it can be more effective to accomplish what you need to accomplish with the minimum effort. Watch Anthony Hopkins. He doesn't appear to be doing anything. He is so still that you can't see him working, but you are drawn into his character through his very stillness. Once you've gotten the job, there's nothing to it. If you're an actor, you're an actor. Doing it is not the hard part. The hard part is getting to do it. I do know there are a lot of people who seem to be in my corner, and that's, of course, wonderful. I'm really more interested in the nomination than in the award, because I think the nomination just puts you within a group of outstanding actors. People hear that and say I'm being modest. But I am not a modest person, but I have to be truthful about what I'm doing, and what I'm doing is channeling. Never let pride be your guiding principle. Let your accomplishments speak for you. Don't be different just for difference sake. If you see it differently, function that way. Follow your own muse, always. If you live a life of make-believe, your life isn't worth anything until you do something that does challenge your reality. If you dream, you've got to dream that it's going to happen. Remember that. If you dream, you have to imagine that it will actually happen. Don't be afraid of what you want. This is your time. The barriers are down. If you think about the very nature of life, I mean, on the very beginning, the development of the first cell divided into two cells. The sole purpose of life has been to pass on what was learned. A single mom who's working 2 jobs and still finds time to take her kid to soccer practice, that's a miracle. Forgiveness liberates the soul. It removes fear. That is why it is such a powerful weapon. As long as you feel like a victim, you are one. I once heard a wise man say, "There are no perfect men, only perfect intentions." I am going to stop calling you a white man, and I'm going to ask you to stop calling me a black man.